Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. I am Natan Rahovsky, your host with the most. You are here at the Frequency of Abundance. Oh my gosh. I have been so blessed to have you come the entire ride with us. We have now come all the way full circle on season 5. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Where we are this week is Ascend. We started with your foundation, we worked on maintaining, and now we're raising up and elevating. And this is the last episode, Soaring Sunday, in this week of the season. So, starting as of tomorrow, you will be able to catch 3 episodes a day, binge watch for the last week of the month. And then next month, we'll be starting season 6. No spoilers, so don't worry. You'll be in it just like I'm in it. Now, for the fun of today's episode, I want you to think of Ascend, next level expansion, impact. The whole week we've been rising your purpose, your power, your potential without the burnout, the hustle, the misalignment. Every day we explore these energetic topics. So, in case you didn't know where you were, I'll put some contact information in the chat. Here's a little ticker. And voila, now you've got contact information in the chat. So, as I talk about different things, if you wanted to connect, reach out, have a one on one, by all means, it would be quite fun. Monday, Motivational Monday, was scaling your energy for bigger impact. Transformational Tuesday, leading with magnetic energy. Winning Wednesday, energy and creativity. Thriving Thursday, energy resilience. Fearless Friday, collective energy and conscious collaboration. And Monday to Friday, we rock and roll at 9 a.m. On the weekends, it's 3 p.m. Eastern, just so that you can sleep in a bit, get your day done, and then halfway through the day, halfway through the weekend, you get that reset. So, yesterday was level legacy. Let me try that in English. Legacy level energy. We were looking at living with purpose and long term impact. And today, on Soaring Sunday, finishing week 3, finishing season 5, we're looking at integrating energy mastery. We're looking at sustaining your ascension daily. So I am so excited to have you here, as I'd mentioned before, and I thought you might want to know that, right? And I wanted to make sure that you felt safe. So this is a space. I don't need to put it on the ticker that you can, what do you call it? Put in a click, put in a like, put in a post and a comment. Thank you. If you have any questions, if you want to be interactive, if you want to get involved in the show, throw it in the chat. Have some fun. I'm here for you. Now, if you're wondering where all of this came from, the most amazing people at Allure Creative Agency, the only not-for-profit public relations house in the world. They are the corporate sponsor that put this on. They put on the Frequency of Abundance. That's the broadcast that you're on. They put on the Voices That Lead. That's the podcast that you might be a guest to. They put on personal wellness retreats where you get to be a speaker. They put on personal momentum masterminds where you get to come and partake at the highest level of peak performance from, Olympic elite energy coaches. That's what they do for us, what they do for others. If you're a coach, a healer, a therapist, a specialist, as the only not-for-profit public relations house in the world, they blow a dog whistle specifically if you're hunting whales, C-suite executives, owners, leaders, founders. There's a proprietary process they use that delights them. And that's what gets you exactly who you're looking for: qualified, vetted, and interested prospects. So I'm going to play a video for a minute. In it, take a look and listen. If this is something that serves you, as the only not-for-profit, oh my goodness, they do something very, very differently, and they do it very, very well. And they obviously do it at a price that represents being a not-for-profit. So there's no issue unless it's something that doesn't resonate with you. I invite you to take a look. And I'm thinking that it might, because if you've been online for a while and you know how long and how hard it is to be alone, isn't it nicer to be in a beautifully supported, stabilized, invitation only private community where people hold your hand and rise you up? I
I'm
thought
sure
so.
you've heard the news. There's a game-changing PR house in town. At Allura Creative Agency, we specialize in bringing visionaries together. As the first and only not-for-profit public relations house, we offer exclusive, invitation-only events tailored for C-suite leaders, executives, professionals, and founders. Imagine this, you co-hosting an event alongside top industry leaders, seamlessly connecting with your ideal clients. Our done-for-you approach means we handle everything, from getting butts in seats to your co-host, personally introducing you and your unique offer. Founded during the global lockdown, Allura was born out of a commitment to empower coaches, healers, and experts. Today, we continue that mission by providing a platform for you to shine and expand your influence. Join our exclusive community and experience the power of authentic connection. Discover how Allura Creative Agency can elevate your brand and help you unlock your full potential. Curious? Book a time to speak with us today and step into a world of endless opportunities. Allura Creative Agency, elevating brands and inspiring leaders. Won't you join us today?
Won't you join us today? I like that. I think that's something important for you to see and to feel and to have a semblance that, hey, you know what? There are others going through some stuff, and you're not the only one. There's others that are going through some good stuff, and they feel guilty that there's no one to share that with because they would feel weird, saying things are going great. Or, how about you? No, things suck for me. Oh, sorry to hear that. Meanwhile, you don't energetically connect. The people who are doing great don't want to hear about you doing crap, and the people who are doing crap don't want to hear about you doing great. Let me tell you, neither of those resonate. They do not match frequency wise. So, what do? You rise yourself up energetically, your frequency, your vibration, and you go to a place where you can hold. It isn't just about where you're coming from, and now that you've figured it out and now you've got this, haha, I've integrated it, I put it all together, congrats. That's the point. When you're looking at anchoring these high vibe habits into your daily life, when you're looking at aligning your energy with intentions consistently, it's creating these rituals that are going to support the long-term growth and expansion and help you stay elevated even when life pulls you a little bit sideways. So know that mastery isn't about perfection, it's about integration. And if you can't integrate it in your life, it's going to be impossible. You're not going to get any of the benefit. Seeing it once, hearing it once, feeling it once, there's much more. You have done the work. And you've already raised your frequency. And I think that's beautiful. I want you to know that not everybody does. Now, the real question is, how do you sustain it? We talked that mastery isn't a destination. It's not a mountain that you climb once. Mastery is how you walk every day after you climb that mountain. How you do anything is how you do everything. So today we're diving into how to integrate your highest energy states into daily life. So you're not consistently yo-yoing between high vibe crash mode. Let's look at some daily energy anchors. Wisdom nugget might be your habits are the hands that shape your destiny. Molding yourself out of clay with your own habits. So let's pick 3 micro habits just to reinforce high frequency. A gratitude breath, a cold splash of water on the face, a quick body 30-second shakeout. We've done so many wonderful exercises and so many wonderful drills. Pick one. Pick one, pick one, pick one that leaves you feeling proper. Now, anchor a power phrase every morning. I create energy. I don't wait for it. I create energy. I don't wait for it. And let's do a 5x5. If we do a morning activation, 5 deep breaths, 5 body movements, and we'll do it at the same time. So 5 deep breaths. 5 body movements. Arms up, shake, stretch, twist, and smile. That is an exercise that you can do every morning. That's a 5x5 morning activation. 5 deep breaths by 5 body movements. Let's create a daily activation list for you. Something you can check off every single day. Something that you can feel, you know what? I got something done. I personally, I'm a big sticky note, notepad, paper guy. I write them out. I feel so good when an action task gets done and I can crumple that up. Right to the waste paper basket. It's my favorite. Such a feeling of accomplishment. I love it. I love it. So, one of the exercises you should do is a daily activation list. You can check off every morning. Number 1, hydrate with intention. Don't just drink. Drink with intention. Take that which you consume, pray, connect, speak incantations, words spoken to invoke power. Empower the liquid so it can then empower you. Hold that feeling. Let that wave as you swallow go radiate through your whole body. This is what we mean by hydrate with intention. Look at move energy through breath work. Sometimes you feel stuck. We talked about so many different kinds of breath work. My goodness. We were covering 4x4x4x4 box breathing. What do you inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. We covered 4-7-8 as a parasympathetic nervous system reset. We covered Wim Hof deep power breathing, which is a quick little example a second ago. So if you're looking at moving energy through breath work, pick a breath work and decide knowing that every breath work changes different energies. Some relax you, some pump you up. You must be choosy. You must have discernment. You must act for your own best self-interest. It's okay. This is one of those times you get to be selfish. It's a good thing. You're going to like it. Now, speaking of being selfish and focusing in on you and knowing where you're coming from, look at staying aligned when life pulls sideways. So a wisdom nugget might be that resilience isn't about resistance. It's about realignment. The reality of the rock will not move. You must move. So actionable items might be that you might want a quick reboot practice. Close your eyes. Place your hand on your heart. Take 3 deep breaths, and every inhale, reset. Every exhale, release. So in, reset. Out, and peaking. You can keep your eyes open. It's okay. Exhale, release. Second one, in, reset. Release. Last one. And give yourself a, is this my energy check-in? Pause. Whenever you're overwhelmed, ask yourself, is this mine to carry? Let's look at a simple but powerful exercise for you. If we keep alignment reminders, little notepads on your phone or your desk or anywhere around you on your fridge, look at something simple. A sample note would be energy dips aren't failures. They're invitations to realign. When you notice yourself being off, great. Go eat, go rest, go sleep. Go work out. Go meditate. Go journal. Go make music. Go make art. Go make movement. Invitations to realign however you like to realign. That's why it's important that there's options for you to know and ways to you to play. Now, we mentioned the incredible Allure Creative Agency and all the wonder that it does. If you needed a public relations house to go hunt whales for you, reach out. Contact info is in the chat. On the other side, if we were to look at ways that you and I can play together on a more personal level and not so much on the professional side, we'll then take a look at, I'm going to put up something very unique, very new. If you've been with us last season or even last week or even yesterday, you wouldn't have seen this. This is literally today new. I brought this up specifically to end the season and to start something magical for next season. Season 6 will carry on with the frequency of abundance. And knowing that you guys have been here has been such a blessing. These are public service announcements. These are ways for you to help you put your mask on to get better for you so that everyone around you rises up. That's all these shows are for. They're for you. Be selfish, be self-centered, be self-serving. What's in it for me? This is that time. You want to be nice, you want to be kind? Great, bring a friend. Invite them through. These are free. You want to help others and join a community? Go to Frequency of Abundance. It's on LinkedIn. It's free. There's a paid group that's tens of dollars a month if you want, and it's a private community that rises up. But know that the voices that lead, that's our podcast. Leaders, Legacy, Limitless. And in the podcast, now, unlike these public service announcements where I'm giving nuggets and tidbits and wisdom and we're trying to help with action items and exercises and deep thoughts, nope. These are me interviewing the most incredible people, leaders, legacy, limitless. And there's just the most incredible people that I'll be introducing you to, the most incredible short form 15, 20-minute conversations, just incredibly impactful, and then you get to get back to your day. Let me give you a taste so that if you'd like to pop on in, if you think that you've got the chops and you want to be a speaker, reach out to me. If you'd like to come on in, because it will be a private group, it will be free. Needless to say, we're not here for your money. It's a not-for-profit, but it will be by registration or subscription or other cool ways to make sure that, this is actually helping somebody and not just poofed out into the universe. So take a look. Let me know what you think.
Ever wonder what sets real leaders apart? It's not the corner office, it's the impact they make. Welcome to the Voices That Lead podcast with Natan Bukovsky, where we dive deep with leaders who put service first. These aren't just CEOs or big names. They're people making a difference, building legacies through acts of kindness, mentorship, and heart. Every episode you'll hear powerful stories, straight from those who lift others up and inspire change. Looking for practical advice, authentic conversations, or just a spark to unleash your own limitless potential? You'll find it here. Because leadership isn't just about where you end up. It's about who you help along the way. Join the community and get inspired. Reach out to be a featured guest on the program. Leaders, Legacy, Limitless. Subscribe to the Voices That Lead podcast. Join us as a speaker and let others be inspired by you. Become the leader you're meant to be.
Let me know what you think. Let me know if it resonates with you. This is going to be something fun and new. It will not be 9 a.m. Mondays to Fridays. It will not be scheduled. It will not be on your regularly televised times and hours. It's magic. It'll be popped into 3 places. If you're lucky enough or smart enough to just be a subscriber on our channel, either Allura Creative Agency on LinkedIn or Facebook, or Natan Berhovsky on LinkedIn or Facebook, obviously on YouTube. So if you're playing in any of those places, I will be popping on live. If it's scheduled, because we're doing 3 times a day restreams, wonderful. But what if you catch an odd episode that goes, this doesn't look like Frequency of Abundance? How come Natan's got a guest on there? You just tuned into the Voices That Lead podcast. Leader's Legacy Limitless. If you're currently a leader, if you've already established your legacy, and if you'd like to help others become limitless, please reach out to me. That's where we're going. That's what we'll be starting. And so other than a free poof that will come by whenever it comes by, the rest will be available for you on our YouTube channel by subscription. And there's no cost. So we hope to see you there. And we hope to have some fun, because it's all about having some fun with others. It's going to make it a lot easier. So, Section 3. Weekly rituals for long-term expansion. Let's look at a wisdom nugget. Might be your week reflects your worthiness story. We all have a worthiness story. Let's say you're talking to somebody a little bit in your mind below you. Okay. You feel that your worthiness is ridiculously higher than theirs because you're comparing. If you then meet the opposite person, somebody that you feel is above you for whatever reason or however you make that work in your head, okay, you now instantly feel like you're a smaller deal. Other people have nothing to do with how you view you. You being a big deal or not a big deal in your own eyes is less about how other people see you and much more about how you see yourself. So if you're looking at being stuck because you have a worthiness story and you're like, oh my God, I'm being blessed, but I'm not worthy. What do we talk about, people? If you want to be good, you got to give. If you want to be great, you need to learn to receive. These are incredible blessings. You're a giver. You're a servant leader. You serve those that serve others. Who serves you? How do you rise yourself up? How do you big up? How do you grow? How do you not acknowledge that, if you're a coach without a coach, how does that work? You tell others they need a coach, but you don't? It's kind of funny. Your week reflects your worthiness story. So an actionable item might be that Sunday energy planning. We're looking at every Sunday, write 3 ways you'll nourish your energy this week. Weekly expansion ritual would be that one night a week, light a candle and a journal. How did I grow energetically this week? Where can I love myself more next week? Be open with you. Know that you won't know ahead of time. No one knows. But know that you know how you'll react. Yes, make that sacred covenant with yourself. You make a deal with you. I'd like you to focus on one non-negotiable. Give yourself an energy date every week. Nature walk, silence hour, a music bath, a dance session. You must do something. It must be big. It must be awesome. It must move you and groove you. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You must radiate and vibrate and tingle after. One non-negotiable energy date with yourself every week. Let's look at segment 4 as being handling setbacks without losing momentum. Because sometimes they're coming straight at you and you can side shuffle them, not lose much momentum, and keep going back. Other times, no. Where we're going to see the difference is, let's say a wisdom nugget would be that one dip doesn't erase the mountain you've built. You can slip. It's okay. You don't have to fall just because you slipped. An actionable item might be that if you're looking at an energy bounce back, let me try that in English. Energy bounce back plan. 5 minutes of movement from even in your desk if you're stuck to 2 minutes of breathing. You can try one for 2 minutes straight. You can try a bunch of different breathings and see how that goes. And then 1 minute of affirmations. I rise quickly. I embody energy. 5 minutes of movement, 2 minutes of breathing, 1 minute of affirmations. And give yourself some compassion first. Notice that the story you tell yourself when you're off, shift it. Shift it to one of self-celebration instead of one of self-criticism. After a tough day, ask yourself, what was my highest self telling me right now? As my Jamaican friends would say, my I and I. The I and I is the highest version of you. Write it down, breathe it in. What would my highest self tell me right now? How fun, eh? How fun that we get to go in and play energetically in that field where everything's available for you, no matter where you're coming from, no matter what you're looking to do. We talked about if you needed to have a public relations house shine a spotlight on you, it would be epic, knowing that that's where we're coming from. We talked about you guys just got a chance to sneak peek at the Voices That Lead, our newest podcast where I interview incredible people. I want to invite you all the way over. Personal Momentum. It is a powerful peak performer workshop. So think mastermind if you're already good and looking for great. Think peak performance retreat if you're already at 9 out of 10, personally and professionally looking for 9.1, 9.2. It is a place that will be a small handful of incredible people looking to improve. And it's one-on-one with me. And I'm going to give you an invitation
Meet
only. So
Natan
let's do it.
Verkovsky, Elite Energy Coach, helping top performers break limits, activate their energy, and achieve unstoppable momentum. Welcome to the Personal Momentum Retreat, an exclusive experience designed for executives, entrepreneurs, and visionaries who demand more from life. Every month, top performers gather to master powerful mental, physical, and emotional drills, strategies used by world-class leaders to unlock peak performance and resilience. At this retreat, you won't just learn, you'll experience transformation, shift your energy, break through barriers, and build unstoppable momentum. Get a sneak peek at our weekly preview event, happening every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Experience firsthand the mental, physical, and emotional drills that will change your game. Success is not about working harder. It's about activating your personal momentum. Reserve your spot today.
So there you go. If you needed a personal invitation, you've now been personally invited. You can come play in our sandbox. If you'd like to get a one-on-one with me to speak about Allura, to speak about elite energy coaching. If you don't know my background, I've been an Olympic energy coach for about 30 years now. 15,000 people through my hands, Olympians, national sports teams, Cirque du Soleil acrobats, a couple best-selling books on energy, personal momentum, and Moments of Power are the names of the books. And after about 15,000 people come through your hands, you start feeling this is going to be pretty good. And then you notice that there could be so much better. And that's why we're doing Frequency of Abundance, so that you have a chance to get better. You put your mask on first, you rise the universe of people that are around you, connected and dependent on you, up. Tide rises all boats. Then, if you're using this, let's say for trips, wow. If you're looking at this for techniques, okay, different little things that you can use on your clients, if you're a coach, healer, therapist, put these in your tool belt. Know that you can always add things, because the more ways that you can relate to someone, the more ways you can express or explain it, the more ways that they get it from you, the better it is, the better they get it. So I wanted you to come in from that space. I wanted you to know at the highest levels, there's where you can play. Now, if we're looking at elevating relationships and environments, A wisdom nugget might look like your environment either drains your energy or charges your battery. I think you could see that when you look around. If it's calm and peaceful, everything's just as within, so without, as below, so above. These Hermetic principles exist for a reason. So let's look at some actionable items. I would love an energy audit. Once a week review. What relationship uplifted me? What environments energized or drained me? Look at some micro boundary practice. You can say no, and if it bothers you, practice saying 5 tiny no's this week just to protect your field. Like, hey, do you want help? Nope. Just a little one. You can soften it to nope, but practice 5 tiny no's this week and see the difference as you get it for you. See the difference when that comes across. If you curate your energetic surroundings, an exercise would look at upgrading your workspace with something inspiring, crystals, art, music. I have art on the walls. I have my swords on the wall, my diplomas. That's what I see to calm me. For you, you see that to excite and motivate and stimulate and turn you on. That's where we both get to play. I can turn around anytime and see and feel both. So intentionally bless your space. This is a temple of high frequency. This is a temple of high frequency. This is a temple of high frequency. Bless your place intentionally. So, if we come from looking at next steps, integration, right? It's a daily art. It's not a one-time project. So here's your plan. Morning activation, quick realignment during stress, weekly energy rituals, bounce back compassion practices, environment, and relationship upgrades. Pick one. You can be a superhero and try to get them all done. That's fine too, but I don't want you to be overwhelmed and then you won't do anything. Pick one. But it has to be implemented today on Soaring Sunday, the last day of the week, the last day of the month, the last day of season 5. You choose one, you implement it today. Let me know. Reach out privately, reach out publicly, post it, be brave, be bold, get it out there on your socials. I'll put it in on mine. Let's let the world feel inspired by what you're doing and what you're going through and what you're brave enough to share. I find that so beautiful. I find that so impassionate and powerful. So if you're looking to really, really come across and have some fun, we talked about ways that you can play. We talked about taking a look at the Voices That Lead podcast and coming through and shining and taking some time for you. So grab some one-on-one, grab some time where you feel that you'll make an impact on you. Know that if you're coming from a place where you wanted peak performance, got you. If you're coming from speaking as a leader, wanting to help others with legacy become limitless, we got you. If you wanted Allure to come and help boost up the spotlight on you and the good works that you're doing, we got you. Wanted you to know there was another place available for you to play on your time. Nobody else's. Don't have to be here at 9 a.m. Don't have to come for a virtual energy weekend retreat. We've created personal wellness retreat. It's a summit with half a dozen of my friends, and it's available video on demand for you. There's no cost. It's at your time, at your convenience, and you take it as much or as little as you want when you want it. I want to offer that to you as an incredible gift.
If you don't like mundane routines but still want to grow, then this online virtual retreat is your golden ticket. Imagine rejuvenating your mind, body, and spirit while connecting with a tribe of like-minded healers, coaches, and experts. At the Personal Wellness Retreat, we believe in the power of holistic growth, where personal wellness meets professional development. Our retreat offers flexible packages designed to fit your needs and budget. From free access all the way to premium mastermind workshops, every tier is packed with value. Experience dynamic coaching sessions, guided subtle energy activities, masterminds, hot seats, and invaluable networking opportunities, all from the convenience of your home. Escape the ordinary and embrace your extraordinary potential. Ready to rise with us? Click the link below to register and secure your spot today. Invest in yourself, elevate your impact, and transform your life. Your journey to wellness and success starts here. Join the ultimate wellness retreat for healers and coaches because you deserve to thrive.
I believe you deserve to thrive. I'm pretty convinced by now. I'm hoping it's going to take a little less than that to convince you. You might be a lot easier. Let's put it all together. You're not here to visit high energy once in a while. You're here to embody it daily, relentlessly, lovingly. We often think that raising our frequency is the hard part, overcoming old patterns, doing the inner work. But truly, the real work is integration. If you make your high vibe state your new normal, you raise your basement to this new level, integration looks like nourishing yourself, not punishing yourself when energy dips, catching yourself when you slip and gently realigning, choosing that next loving action instead of spiraling into guilt, celebrating the tiny wins, because every conscious breath, every movement of realignment, every time you choose again, it's a victory for your evolution. Energy mastery isn't about becoming perfect. It's about becoming profoundly aware that you are energy, aware that you're a creator of energy, aware that you can shift your state at any moment with intention, with breath, with choice. When you live like this, you don't chase success, you attract it. You don't chase peace, you embody it. You don't chase abundance, you radiate it. And you join us on the frequency of abundance because you too radiate it. So I want you to focus that this is how we sustain ascension. Not by clinging to the highs, not by fearing the lows, but by becoming the conscious bridge between both. And I want you to feel that there is so much available for you, no matter where you're coming from and no matter what you're trying to do. You're doing good work. There's more than enough support for you. You would not believe how much and how many are waiting to help rise you up, to sustain your ascension. So true mastery, not about how high you can rise, it's how gracefully, how powerfully, how lovingly you can live the climb every day, because every day it's a climb. So today, I invite you to celebrate how far you've come. I invite you to anchor into who you're becoming. I invite you to walk every step, every breath, every moment as the masterpiece that you already are. Your ascension isn't ahead of you. It's happening right now. One choice at a time, one breath at a time, one beautiful human moment at a time. Let's ascend daily. Let's stay together, knowing that next season we have even more incredible talks coming to you on season 6 for Frequency of Abundance. Know that this week you can binge watch 3 times a day, have yourself some fun, and get caught up with all the episodes. When we come back, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern, weekends, 3 p.m. And I know that you're going to be having some fun. I'm also hoping you take a look at the Voices That Lead podcast, both to subscribe and help us out. It doesn't cost anything. And then separately, to see if either you or someone you'd like to nominate to be on the show. We'd love to have the most interesting people talk about the most interesting things. If that's you or somebody you know, I would love to say hello. I will see you very, very soon, my friends. As always, I'm Natan Rahosky, your host with the most. This has been Frequency of Abundance. I can't wait to say hi and play again. Be kind to each other.